Tak ja ako predjedlo si dať na zdravie. Hlavné jedlo mať loď a potom predezet šablónu.
So my name is Michal Gavac. I'm originally from Slovakia, immigrated here about 10 years ago to follow my dreams. And I always liked knives, always knew how important tools they are for pretty much everybody. I mean, we all use them every day. I started collecting, you could say, the cheap knives, and fell in love with them. I realizing how many cool knives there are, how many different designs. I got into the cheap stuff. Then I slowly started going into the more expensive. It was mostly fixed blades because at that time I didn't have much money. So that's the fixed blades. And then when you wanted more and more, actually what happened was I found out the preheated blank from cold steel knife, and I wanted to finish it. So I got it, it was on eBay. And I remember back in New York in an apartment with the sandpapers, I finished the whole knife with battery-powered drill, bunch of regular sandpapers, and I think I used like sanding pads for the drill, the little sanding discs. So I finished the whole knife with that, and I remember it was so exciting. So I slowly started messing around with customizing and like finishing little blanks more and more. And little by little, it turned into making more kydex sheets, customizing more knives. Once in a while I did the fixed blade. I was reviewing knives on YouTube, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. I made a lot of videos. And slowly people kind of pushed me into, hey, when you gonna make knives? I'm like, I cannot make knives. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I can't really be a knife maker here. But then more and more people, and more you realize how you can get stuff done. I found out that I can send stuff to heat treat, and they can actually make it, they can heat treat it better than even I could. So I went into it and I started profiling my own knives, sending them off to the heater, then finishing them in the little tiny room, like a boiler room in the apartment in Brooklyn. And little by little I got more and more tools until it slowly grew to this, and I love doing it. It's a big passion of mine. I'm fortunate enough that I have it's a good business too, but it is something that you never stop. You always keep going, and you always try to make new and new models, new and new designs, new and new ideas, and I love doing it. I hope it will never stop, and I hope I can do this forever.